what's your approach post COD? Not saying that, not implying any retirement. Don't take this out of context, everyone. But just saying, like, what's your imperative outside of COD to think what happens after this, or are you just with the statement of however you want to take this question, however approach you want to take from it, we'll bounce it around. But what is your viewpoint like after the competitive side?
Well, I mean, I still want to be able to live and make money and still do some fun stuff after, and then also dive into a couple things I'm passionate about. I've always wanted to be able to wear my own clothes of a company that I own, or whether it's attached apparel or just a company that I own. And a statement of, I got a really good opportunity from one of my old designers who just hit me up and asked if I wanted to join, and it kind of worked out perfectly. And now we've had, I think, like 5 or 6 drops. Just did a drop with Better Days Ahead, which is Optic Methods company. Mm-hmm. So the collab was by far our best drop, and it did really, really well sales-wise, and everyone loved it. So that was a big moment for us as a brand to kind of, we had a lot of new eyes on us, and I think the quality of our shirts, hoodies, and everything is going to keep living up to people's expectations, because I just know how good it is. I love when I just see my friends wearing the clothes, because like they don't wear it because they're gonna see me in it or try to make me happy. They literally wear the clothes because they're just so comfy and everyone loves them. So that's what makes me happy, knowing that like we're doing the highest quality of what we're trying to do, and that's what I want to do to like everything, whether that's content, competing, other business ventures, just making sure it's like the optimal, like the best you could do it.
Right.
But definitely with content, it's important, because from firsthand experience, I would see like Nade Shot, Scum, Optic, FaZe, the YouTubers, the vloggers, like do content way back in the day and grow their brands, have the most followers. With followers, you have more eyes on you, you're gonna make more money, and that's gonna set you up in the long run after you're done competing or whatever you wanna do. It's gonna give you options later in life. So that was always important to me, to upload to YouTube, try and stream. I wish I streamed a little bit more earlier on in my career. I still streamed, just not. I would if I go back, I'd do it a little bit more consistently. And I wish I knew how to do YouTube, like what I know now back then. But everyone's gonna say that. If I know what I know now. But like, of course, I just wish that. But it's so important to all these like new players that are becoming pro or want to go pro one day. Like, no matter how good or bad you are, this Call of Duty money is not gonna last. These salaries, when you're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, is not gonna last with Call of Duty money. And realistically, things are getting more expensive in life. So you need to make money and need to have multiple sources of income. And even if you make $1 million, $1.5 million throughout your career in Call of Duty, once you're done, if you don't have anything to like make you good money after that, life's gonna be expensive, having family, kids, bills, everything. So just make sure you're giving yourselves opportunities post just competing, because everyone that I've known that's competed and been a professional Call of Duty player has said their biggest regret is not making content, because like some of them have just fallen off the face of the earth. We don't know where any of the people who went that retired. Some of them are still on the desk and still doing well, still creating content. But if they did it when they had more eyes on them and when they're in the spotlight, it could have been bigger. And who knows? It could have got them bigger contracts. It could have got them more opportunities to be the face of a team. There's just so much. So just do content, but put your all into competing as well, and it will open up a lot more opportunities for you.
Maintain your relevance. I think that's a big way to put it. Maintain your relevance by, I would say even people like, one example that I would shine to is Parasite, for example. Parasite for a while, he was a Black Ops, we talked about him a little earlier, Black Ops 2 champion, world champion, and then goes to kind of falling off a little bit in the scene generally, going challenges, and now he's back on the flank, relevant, streaming every night, and now people love him, and he's back to kind of being there. But that relevance factor, I think, is a huge thing, and you've maintained relevance by being present in every avenue, still competing, still there, face of a franchise, face of multiple franchises, and just always ready to do the next thing, and consistent. You've always been consistent. And I think that's one thing that people, being a content creator, being in that side of things, it's very hard to be consistent. So I applaud you for maintaining it for years, not just a season, but years. And even while you've been taken off the team for a little bit, benched, however you want to put it, but you're still not down the dumps and your hair's growing now, your beard's this big. Nah, you're still in it. You're still doing your thing. So it's lovely. It's good to see.